More than 700 intern doctors, pharmacists, dental surgeons, clinic officers, and nurses assembled at Nakasero Primary School in Kampala for a 2-day induction course where they would also receive internship deployment letters to various hospitals and health centers across the country. Just this week, the High Court in Kampala had issued an interim order against the government's policy guidelines on internship that they said restricts their access to supervise practical training at various centers.
Without doing internship and completing it successfully, however much you've completed your degree, it is useless and irrelevant without this sole mechanism of getting into the labor market to get a practicing certificate.
Well, it is not up to them. There is a presidential directive that every intern should be paid. So it is no longer up to them. And then the court-directed induction we got also indicates that which everyone should be facilitated during this internship. So it is no longer in their hands.
5 of them represented their colleagues in court. By 1 p.m., the deployments had not been announced in spite of the presence of the ministry officials.
Our terms should be met. Each of us requires a pay of 1.2 million as our salary for each month for the time we are going to be working. And we do not expect anything like bonding to come up in the contract.
Check your name and also pick your deployment letter will be there.
The Director of Clinical Services, Dr Jacinto Amandua, later announced that the original list had gone missing.
Now, one of us took away the signed copy.
The medical students demanded to know how such a list could disappear and turned on Dr Amandua and his team. Untried police intervened to quell the heated situation.
Why don't you go with one of us?
How do you even sit? I'm going to stop from here.
Oh, yeah, fine.
No problem. It's okay, but you are here, but you tell us come back everything, you're going away.
Okay, it's going away.
Clearly, you're going away.
The commissioner should sign. Why is it scared of signing if there is nothing wrong with it?
We want to confirm that. We want to see who is not on the list so that they are included on the list this weekend without fail.
And you tell us that the other number shall be deployed at a later time. I want to bring to your notice that very soon these universities will be producing even more interns.
Dr Amandua then accepted to sign the list of 728 people against what the ministry wanted.
So that just so we can know that it is authentic, we are requesting you to also sign it.
You sign this one?
Yes.
No, I can sign.
However, when they scrutinized the list, 5 of the doctors who led the court suit discovered that their names had been left off the list.
We the 5, my colleagues Emma Amadrio, Hakim Senkuvuge, Nambi Christine, and Ahimbisive Gertrude are missing from the list. We do not really understand the whole of these consequences now. So at the point in time, we are going to get back to the councils and explain to them we get a way forward to this.
So our worry is if the ministry uses this ploy of victimizing a few of us and not putting them on the list, then these people will be left redundant and we risk having a danger to this country, because if someone has qualified and is not given a legal way of practicing, they may end up practicing in the villages as quacks.
On Friday, the Minister of Health, Dr Jane Ruth Acheng, rebuked the medical interns at Mulago Nursing School, accusing them of being backed by members of the opposition to rebel against government's policies.
Which population has risen up to speak for you? None. None. It is only the politicians who have rowdies and who are opposition that are on your side. Who has risen up? Nobody. So the very Ministry of Health that you want to turn against is the only one that can speak for you. If you don't follow the system, you will be in limbo. You'll be in limbo for 2 months. It has been 2 months without deployment. I think if I were you, I would be questioning myself, my relevance. Because if you have not been deployed for 2 months, it means that you really still relevant.
Jingo Francis, NTV Weekend Edition.